$2.1 million in 30 days with Facebook ads. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Seria. Today I have an exciting new video for you guys. We'll be going over a recent case study we did for a lead gen client. We did $2.1 million in 30 days, but there is a catch. Not gonna lie for you guys, and I will go over what that catch is specifically. But before we get started, if you're new to the channel, you don't know who I am, I run a Facebook ads agency, and I basically make this channel to give you free, valuable content that you can deploy across your business to basically be able to grow your business. And look, the only catch is that one day, after taking and consuming all this content, you'll be able to be at a high enough revenue to work with me and my agency, and we'll come on board and help your business scale 7 figures a month. So with that being said, let's dive into the video. So $2,142,000 in 30 days with Facebook ads. And again, there is a catch, and I will show you that in a second. I just want to show you guys the ad account specifically. We spent somewhere around like $450,000, I want to say, total spend for the month, and this was July 1st to July 31st, 2022. And yeah, this is the few campaigns we ran. I will come back to and explain this account structure in a little bit, but we basically just had this is an insurance product. So because it's an insurance product, we had to split some states apart. So that's why you see like Florida, Wyoming, and then there was our testing campaign. And then we also are testing lead form specifically. We're doing a lead gen campaign where it's driving traffic to a landing page and pulling leads from that. But you know, we're also testing lead forms as well. But so far, we're noticing pretty poor quality on conversions as well on that side. And that was another thing we did where we tested an initiate checkout objective. That's just something we wanted to test. That's something I don't even really, keep track of in that perspective right there. So, and we had 2 different forms we tested as well for the lead form. So long story short, let's start jumping into everything to better explain this to you guys so you completely understand this. Step number 1 is know your numbers. So we know the lifetime value of each customer is $2,500, and this business has been around for over 20 years. So we knew for a fact that this was true. This is through a lot of research, digging into all of their customers and stuff like that. So we knew $2,500 lifetime value of their customer. And also this is an insurance product. So in that sense right there, like this is all profit. There's nothing to fulfill unless there's a claim or something like that due to the insurance side. So we had to aim for a target CPA of $400 or less to be profitable. And because it's a lead gen client, that means that a $400 or less, that also is dictated not by the CPL, but it's dictated by the post, sales rep calling these leads and converting them, which had to be $400 or less. Okay. And anything over $500 was like, hey, like that's bad, severe red flags. So we have to make sure that was taken care of as well. So the target CPL we needed to aim for was $35 is the goal. $42, as long as we're not above $42, we can still keep spending. Anything above $42, we have to start turning down, and then we just work our ass every day pretty much to keep that CPL as low as possible. Okay, going into that specific month of July, we did 857 sales. So if we do 857 times our 2,500 our LTV, this is where the catch is at. We did $2.14 million in revenue for the specific client right here. Okay, so that's how I got that. That's how I pulled that $2.14 million, and we spent like $457,000. So you can see, you can do the math right there. Let's just do 450. Let's do 2142 divided by 450. Almost a 5x return on ad spend. Okay, so after we know your numbers, you need to start diving into the market research. Okay, so the main driving factor of what's causing them to buy insurance, a lot of it is the main desire is to feel protected, to feel peace of mind, to feel know they're safe if anything happens. And that's kind of like the main desire we pushed. And this is where it comes down to market awareness. So your desires feel protected, peace of mind at the end of the day, but we have to uncover that desire in our marketing. We couldn't just straight up and be like, hey, feel peace of mind, feel protected, because this particular insurance product had a very unaware market awareness. Okay, again, market awareness is where do we pick up the conversation at? Okay, so where do we start the talk in our ads? Because no one is aware about this problem. We can't hit problem aware market. We can't hit solution aware market. We can't hit product or even aware market. We have to hit the unaware market. So the way we hit the unaware market is we use a hidden desire people have, and we use that, and we out through curiosity and education content to strike up that conversation and then lead that into the problem. So we exposed a specific problem in a certain industry and really hit the fear really hard. So we're using the fear and the shock factor in that sense to grab attention and hook people in. And then what we did was then after we made them problem aware, we started selling our product. And look, this is one ad that'll take them from unaware to educating about the problem to the different solutions to why we're the best fit to here's how to take action now. Okay. You don't need 5 different ads. It's one ad that does amazing work with all this. So again, I have a lot of videos on market awareness on my specific channel. So definitely check those out. Now, the next one is market sophistication. And there's also a beauty about this product is that we're in a stage 1 market sophistication, which is very rare. A lot of brands are in a stage 4 to 5 now, which is constantly just selling new mechanisms. Because of that, this particular product, we could literally just state the claim, which is beautiful because we just have to state the claim of what we sell and boom, people are into it. So, you know, lose ugly body weight fast, or lose ugly fat fast, something like that. Now that we get all that done, the strategist, which is me, hands it off to my copywriter, which is my copywriter digs into actually pulling and creating ad concepts around this initial brief. Okay, copywriter will go ahead and, you know, write the body copy for the Facebook ad, the headline of the Facebook ad, the creative copy to use in photos or videos and things like that. So like all of this right here is being used to start building the ad. So it all starts off with the copywriter. Copywriter also put down some ideas and stuff like that for the actual creative side. Now, step number 4, this is where my visual creator receives the copy, they receive the brief for the ad concept, and they start to build out the creatives we need. So we do 1 body copy, 1 headline, and then we do 3 ad concepts around that specific, or 3 creatives around that specific ad concept. And we'll test 3 to 4 new ad concepts a week. For this particular account, 3 to 4 new ad concepts a week because we're spending roughly $15,000 per day. But some accounts we'll test as little as 1 or 2 per week just because we're spending less. Now, step number 5 is my media buyer takes those ads and we launch this new ads in the ad account. This is just simply inside of a testing campaign. You can see each ad set's at $100 a day. We're only using broad targeting here. That is it. We're not using anything else. And then the second thing to point out for all those who are questioning how I build my testing campaign, things like that, go watch videos 5, 6, and 7 of my 7-part series on how to run Facebook ads in 2022. And I also have a video as well that's a condensed version of that, where you're over the shoulder of me creating these campaigns, and it's called how to build a Facebook ads campaign from scratch. And once we do that, we start to analyze the ads, and we have different just formulas we look at. If we had an ad that spent a lot of money, plus a really good CPA, it was a solid winning ad to move into our scaling campaign. And then if it didn't get a good spin and didn't get a good CPA, and it wasn't a winning ad, why? And we start questioning ourselves, why weren't these ads good? And we start to look and see, was these concepts just lacking engagement? Were they lacking conversions? And what can we do to build better ads, better versions of that? Okay. And again, engagement just means that we have an ad that people want to see in their timeline. Okay. If people don't want to see your ad, the likelihood of you having good performance will be low. You need a good ad that gets a lot of engagement and a lot of good attention. And for conversion side, you also need an ad that sells people on your product. If no one knows about your product or what you're clearly selling here, but it gets a lot of engagement, you're gonna get a lot of good spend, but terrible CPA. So that's good to know this. And then when you review this and you understand this, you start to figure out, okay, well, this ad had really good engagement. Let's apply that same factors to our next ad, but let's also build a better sales side on the back side of that ad. So if it's a 30-second video, we'll build a better last 15 or 10 seconds selling the product to where people better understand what the product is. Now, step number 7 is we took these ads right here and we launched them in our prospecting campaign. So I will let you guys know on a full transparency, we have started testing both ways of creative testing, both, secondary campaign and, running the dynamic creative test. So HDB7 is our primary ad set. We put all of our winning ads in. You can see last month, just this one ad set spent $350,000. This ad set specifically has been running for a long period of time. This is not something that you need to, create a new ad set every time you find new winning ads. Now, these other ad sets, this is running the dynamic creative test. This is coming from Charlie Disruptor. We did a podcast together and it's something that we've been testing. I'm testing both ways. And so far I don't have an official hey, which way I want to go with. So I'm just letting you guys know that's why there's these other ad sets in here. Okay. Basically, once we found winning ads in these, we just put them in our HTTP07 and turn that off and call it a day. Now, just wanted to show you guys what it also looks like with all the ads in that ad set. You can see last month, we had one ad spent $70,000, one spent 56, one spent 45,000. Yeah, and pretty straightforward with that. So you will also notice that the CPL is quite higher than the target that we need to hit. And the reason why is because we're not only seeing roughly 70% of the leads coming through from Facebook. So that's why we also look at a Google Sheet each day with all the leads in the back end and all that spend per day to get an overall CPL based off spend and what's in the back end. If you look at the ads manager, it's just going to mess you up, okay? Because you're like, well, I'm getting a $47 CPL, but it matters what's overall, because at the end of the day, that's what's in the bank account. So that's really important right there to understand. Now, step number 9. This usually comes down to like budget management and everything like that. So for us, the particular problem with this or a specific scenario with this account was this account is a corporate account, okay? And with corporate accounts, they have massive budgets, okay? So they were like, hey, we're deploying $450,000 this month, and we don't want to hear any ifs, ands, or buts about spending less or more. Like literally, we're gonna spend $450 exactly. So for us, it was very crucial for us. Hey, we cannot touch budget. The only thing we can control is better ads, better copy, better creatives. Okay. So anytime performance starts to dip or we want to reach a better CPL, we have to just go hard on testing new ads. Like literally, if we need to test a new ad concept every single day, that's what we had to do to improve performance. Okay. And we've been working this account now for almost a year. I think it's gonna be 10 months going September 1st that we've been working with this particular account. And we've been spending roughly $300,000 a month, $450,000 a month, all of 2022. So we've been spending a lot, and this has been the strategy to keep up performance with that. Not everyone gets this, like, I guess you could say, opportunity where it's like, hey, we have a massive budget, we're gonna spend regardless. And that's when you have to do more of like what I've done in my other case studies, where it's like, look at the last 3 days. If you're hitting target ROAS, scale up. Look at the last 3 days. If you're below target ROAS, scale down. Easy. So, and then step number 10, go back to step number 2 and keep performing this. Because look, people are like, well, why do you get testing ads on a weekly basis? Because if you're hitting your 7 figures a month, or you're hitting your goal, cool. Like, just keep running the same ads. And likelihood you'll eventually burn those out, and then you'll be like, hey, I need new ads. Keep testing new ads each week with the intentions of building better ads, with the intentions of growing your revenue. Okay, create ads with meaning and create ads with the objective of building better ads that's going to take your business to the moon. Okay, the ads that we ran for this account at $1,000 today were different than $3,000 today, $5,000 today, and then at $15,000 today, completely different as well. So we run different ads at different revenue ranges or different ad levels, because their ads honestly are better. They're more, specific. Like, I'm not gonna say they're more tailored. There's better ads. They've been built better. They have their really amazing engagement side, really good conversion side. They just speak to our audience better, and we can spend substantially more in revenue. So, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much just a quick little case study for you guys. I wanted to share with you guys. Also taking a different perspective on it as well. But honestly, at the end of the day, the same marketing fundamentals we use for e-com, info products, app installs, lead gen are all the same. It comes down to creative, copy, and offer, and making sure you have an offer people want. Make sure you're really hitting your creative that really digs deep into people and resonates with people, like copy, and then positioning as well. So all of those are key, and that's what we specialize in. So if your business is doing anywhere from $50,000 a month to $300,000 a month in revenue, we help businesses scale to 7 figures a month in revenue, and we would love to help you. So simply click the link below to book a call with me and my team. We'll hop on a call together. We'll take a look at your ad account. We'll do an audit of it, and then we'll put a strategy together for you that you can take and run with it, or you have the option to work with us if you choose. So definitely click below and book that call with me and my team. With that being said, make sure you also hit a like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And guys, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Really appreciate all the support in the channel. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. So I'm really excited for that. You guys are absolutely amazing. So thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of y'all day. Peace out.